I'm out here with them Bolo boys, and we're talking about the new Suicide Squad movie. Check it out.
Here's my review of the movie. Give me my daughter back.
I don't want my girlfriend to be a witch. Stop making her a witch. She's a witch. She's stupid. I don't want you to be a witch anymore. I'll kill you. I'll blow your head up. Help me.
Hey, I'm the crocodile guy. I'm black, so I keep making black jokes because I'm the only, Will Smith is cool, but I'm more like a down-home black guy, so I have to do like the sort of less funny stuff. It's kind of social commentary, but kind of not.
First act was good per the reviews. I agreed with that. Everything else were the terrible lines. Let's see, what else didn't you like about it?
Boy, I didn't like any of it, Dave. I thought it sucked.
Out of focus.
I thought it was real bad.
Why are we out of focus? There we go. Okay.
It was certainly not an intergalactic thrill ride.
Like Star Trek was.
No.
Amanda Waller, most connected woman in the whole world, left the cursed brother doll of the witch in her fucking closet. Unlocked.
Isn't that where you leave your cursed
Left it right in the closet.
You leave yours in your basement, though.
Her heart was in a box that only her thumbprint opened. But her ultimately powerful brother was in the closet.
Even more
unprotected.
Superior.
Yeah. Unless, of course, someone had a regular bomb, which is what defeated it in the end. A normal bomb that kills people also. That finished him off. And why did Will Smith's daughter not want him to shoot to kill an actual bad guy? He finally was doing good. You remember what I'm talking about? And she showed up in the vortex like
when he was gonna.
Don't shoot the real bad guys, Daddy.
Fucking
Let's see what the Bolo
love
babes
that
thought.
hopper. I love that hopper.
Ladies, what do we think about all this? Or do we not want to talk about it on camera?
I'm actually wearing my Harley Joker shirt. I thought the most depressing part of the entire movie that made me actually tear up a little bit was the fact that the Joker was so in love with Harley and kept trying to rescue her and just kept failing and failing and failing.
True.
And Harley was just so messed up in the head that she was so in love with him, and there was just this great romantic dynamic. You feel for him in that moment. But then it cuts to like the Joker being like badass gangster. Joker is not a gangster. Joker was never, ever down with the mob. In fact, he works separately from the mob, always. So that's the aspect of him I didn't really like, because it just really veered way too far away from the comics. He had all these gold rings or whatever, and it was pretty cool because like every scene was like a freaking rap video almost. It was like a dance scene. And like when Harley got in that,
and it ended with BET.
Yeah, Harley got in that elevator, they were like boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. And then like when they were at the club or whatever, and like he's hanging out, like Joker's like Common shows up. Common shows up and he's like got all these tattoos, and they're all like, yo, like he's got all that gold on, he's like draped in gold. But I mean, for true DC hardcore diehard comic book fans, they're all gonna hate this movie.
Remember Smokin' Aces?
Yeah.
Yes.
How Smokin' Aces could have been the best movie you've ever seen. It had all the components of what you need.
Yeah.
And it fucking sucked, and it fell apart because there was no story. It was just like 8 cool types of people with different powers. This is just that again. It was that. There was no. The bad guy wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You didn't hate she was just a witch that they didn't explain.
In the
only
world,
one you
but
hate
like
is Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
She's the only. She's the villain,
Yeah.
and she's the villain
and
in.
maybe we all missed the real.
No, because she's the villain.
The real part that
in
was
the
the
other.
villain.
She's Amanda Waller's always bad. She's bad in fucking comic books. She's bad on TV. She's always bad.
I paid $17 to go see this movie, and I'm not going to pay $17 to see women get hit. And it's just like, oh, the crowd starts cracking up. Yeah, what if I did that to your mother?
I give it 1 thumb up just for this one simple reason, because I had fun watching it. That was that was the only reason I gave it 1 thumb. The music for me kept me engaged. I felt like it had a decent soundtrack, and I felt like the visuals were great. I liked the style of the movie. The characters I grew to like in some instances. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls at home, don't forget, if you love Batman, if you love the Joker, this is not the movie for you. Suicide Squad, better money spent elsewhere. Bolo Boys, signing out. Don't bother going to see it. Go see the Kevin Spacey cap. You like that more? Kevin Spacey cap.